Speaking in Nairobi during the launch of a report dubbed Criminalizing Adolescents by the Center for Reproductive Rights, the organization's Vice President Enid Muthoni called for a review of the Sexual Offences Act to protect adolescents who are prosecuted for engaging in non-coercive sexual contact.
We are also hoping to work with the judiciary so that when these people stand up before them, then they are actually treated as children who need protection and not to be incarcerated. And because we know there are a lot of judges who have the best interest of the child at heart, when those matters come before them, then they can find ways of getting these children diverted from the criminal processes.
The organization argues that criminalization of all sexual contact among adolescents is discriminatory and undermines their right to health. Instead, it is proposing alternative punitive measures such as counseling and rehabilitation, where they will be sensitized on their reproductive health and consequences of irresponsible sexual behavior.
For example, I am going to engage in sex anyway. How do I protect myself from STIs, from pregnancies, but also who can I speak to? Because sometimes you can go to a counselor to ask for services and they'll explain to you, oh, have you thought about this? Have you thought about this? And be like, oh, actually, I don't think I want to go through that.
On the ongoing debate on lowering the age of sexual consent to 16 years, Justice Martha Koome said the idea should not be entertained as it will encourage early marriages, especially for girls.
In our society, in our patriarchal system of consent, is that it leads to marriage. So these girls are going to be married when they are 16 before they have completed their education or any vocational training. So we are creating poverty.
According to the 2014 Kenya Demographic and Health Survey, slightly more than half of Kenyans have sexual debut by the age of 18. The report also recommends that the Director of Public Prosecutions immediately cease from prosecuting adolescents who participate in non-coercive and non-exploitive sexual contact with one another, and that the National Council on Administration of Justice develops a policy on diversion of child offenders from the criminal justice system. Nancy Okware, Channel 1 News.